Hey everybody.
Hey.
We have a new adventure for you today. We are in Sawyer, Michigan. We're at Warren Dudes State Park. It's a 4-mile looping hike that we're doing today, and this is terrain like we have never hiked on before. It's very sandy. The trail is very sandy. There are sand dunes, and I won't tell you what's coming up, but we'll just show you. But this is a really cool trail, 4-mile looping trail. It's going to be awesome. So stay with us and we'll show you what we see. So far, the first part of this loop has been very pretty, very peaceful. The path itself is not got a lot of tree roots or anything in it. It's dirt, but it's also quite sandy due to the sand dunes and stuff that are nearby. But we will say this: if you hike the Warren Dunes Trail, stay on the trail, because all over on both sides of the trail are quite a bit of poison ivy. So just understand that if you go off trail, you could possibly get into some of that. But the trail itself is well maintained and very nice. So I don't really know if you can tell from my video or not, but as you continue along the trail, you come into like this really big, tall pine forest. I mean, these things are huge, but it's pretty neat to see. But again, there's lots of poison ivy, so we're not gonna go in there. There's really no reason to go in there, but it's very pretty. So one thing that's cool on this trail is that it's very well marked and probably too small for you to see in this video, but we have gone from 3 to 4 to 8, and now we're going to 13, and we're working our way towards 14 when the loop starts going back the opposite direction. But can't really get lost. They got maps and markers all over the trail. Very cool. So section 13 of the looping trail, it starts going uphill, and as you can see, this part of the trail, it's all sand, so it's a little harder to get up, harder than you imagine, but still pretty neat. But if you hate elevation changes, this is one that'll definitely get your blood pumping. So we were warned, when you do this looping trail, make sure you pack plenty of water. And we made it to section 14, and you come out of the woods and you start the incline in the sand. But where we're going, straight down there. It's gonna be awesome. Stay with us. terrain is crazy as we're working our way through. It just looks like we're kind of out in the middle of a desert, although there is some vegetation along the sides of the trail. It's very, very sandy. It's pretty weird. We definitely never hiked it any place, anything even close to this before. So we just came into this section. Kind of looks like a great big sand chute. Looks like it'd be pretty fun, like if you had a sled or something, come slide down this, because we're on an incline going down. And let me tell you, hiking in the sand, although we're going downhill right now, it's not easy. It's definitely a lot harder than hiking on regular dirt trails. Definitely getting a workout today. So section 14, it takes you right out to Lake Michigan. So for the next part of our hike, we're actually just gonna hike along the beach in the lake, and then we will pick up Trail 7 further down the beach. But yeah, after being hot and in the open, it's gonna be real nice to walk in the water along the beach. So it's a different kind of hike, but it's most definitely beautiful and is 100% worth it. You'd be surprised how clean this water is at Lake Michigan. I mean, you could see like the rocks and everything down inside the water. It is just crystal clear. So we were told by our brother-in-law that the sand around this area is called the Singing Sand. And I don't know if you could hear it while we're walking, but it makes a very distinct sound. It's very crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. So we figured that there's probably going to be about a mile-long walk along the beach. Now, there was a trail that bypassed the beach on Lake Michigan, but you know, if you're going to come, why not go to the beach instead? Very pretty down here. I mean, it's a typical beach. People sunbathing and people down here with their dogs and stuff, but it's not like jam-packed with people until you get closer to like where the parking area is. And that's right about the area where we're gonna make our ascent back to the trail. But it's very pretty. The water is, it's cold, but it feels really nice. It's just a wonderful way to experience this loop trail. Gotta come check it out. So we came up from the beach, and this is like the access where you could bring your dogs to a dog pathway. And right at the top of that is the Mount Randall Trail. And we're gonna take the Mount Randall Trail back to where we started. So we haven't been on this section either, so we'll show you what we see. Stay with us. So it doesn't take you very long in the Mount Randall Trail, even though it's sandy. It takes you back into the woods and in the shade, because we just doing the beach walk. We can already tell we got a little sunburnt, but it's not terrible. But it's kind of nice to have a sun-shaded walk or hike back to the car after being out on the beach. So if we see anything cool, we'll show it to you on the way. So even though this trail is nice and shaded, we just finally got to a feature that we both just absolutely love. And I'm gonna show it to you now. Yay! Okay, not really. You know, at least they're sandy stairs. Ah, how I love stairs. So if you take the Mount Rinaldi Trail, you'll come to a turn to the right. And as you can see, that's going straight up. And that trail is nothing but sand. So this should be a challenge trying to get to the top of this, but we're gonna do it because we wanna see the views up there. So we'll show you what we see when we get to the top. So we climbed up the tall sandy trail to see what was on top. And on top was Mount Randall. This is the tallest point inside of Warren Dunes State Park. It is 772 feet. And not sure if you could tell from the video or not, but you can see clearly as far as the eye can see well across Michigan from this point. It's a very cool place to stop if you're willing to make the climb. I don't know what kind of tree this is that grows right out of the sand, but you can see a good part of the root structure right on top of the sand. It's pretty neat. Trail going back down, it's a little more daunting looking going down, you know, but we found that it's easier to get up if you can go back in somebody else's footsteps that have already been through here. So that's kind of what we're doing, but in truth, we're just kind of like sliding in the sand down the hill. So, is it strenuous? No. Is it slippery? You betcha. Hey everybody.
Hi.
We just got done with our hike at Warren Dunes. We just did about 4.5 miles. Jeannie, what'd you think of Warren Dunes?
Oh, it was really neat. My sister had said that she liked this dunes a lot, and they're from around here. It's beautiful. She was totally correct.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Indiana Dunes, and she told us that this was the nicer area of the two.
Yeah, she thought this one was better.
And I don't know that I can disagree with her. It's like we've been on the outside of Indiana Dunes. It's like, but here you have the opportunity to do a nice hike through the woods. You get the hike through the dunes, and you get to hike on the beach.
Yeah, and you could stay here on the beach for all day and then hike back. I mean, it's pretty cool.
But it's a very awesome hike. A little bit different than what we normally do. No arches or waterfalls, but hey, I'll take the dunes and beach any day for a nice hike. But
any experiences we love, so it was a great one.
But that's gonna do it for this adventure. Hope you liked the video. And as always, get out and hike. Have a great week, everyone. Thanks for watching.